Now I'm going to look at humidity monitors. This is a handheld humidity probe. These probes that you get from places like Medtronic or Vaisala are often highly accurate monitors that you can use a calibration kit to calibrate the ends. The sensor is in here, and it relies on the relationship of moisture and electricity. So these monitors you can take with you and take spot readings. Spot readings are individual points of humidity. They tell you what the conditions are at the moment that you're there. Now obviously if you've got a cup of tea or you're breathing, then what you're going to pick up is yourself. So what you want to do is get the conditions away from your body so that you're not reading yourself, but you're reading the room conditions. Now with this monitor, it just switches on and off with the button, and it will monitor continuously. If I want to get a fixed reading, pointing this into something where I can't see the screen, I might press the hold button and I can come back and I can read the screen. So this is very useful if I want to know what's going on in a particular room at a particular time. With these pieces of equipment, the accuracy will be on the manufacturer's information, but remember that the accuracy only holds if you've calibrated the object, which means that you've checked it against a reliable source. We just write our calibration history on a sticker on the back of our logger. It's the easiest way. You don't need to adjust, you just need to record. So this is a simple one-off meter. You may have access to one of these more integrated meters which have light, ultraviolet light and humidity. These also work in a similar way that you point them in. They also come with a calibration device that you can put on the end. The main difference between these two is that this one's default setting is to take the spot reading the moment you switch it on. And if you want it to continuously read, you have to press and hold until you get the diamond pattern. So this this can sometimes catch people out because they switch it on perhaps close to their body and then hold it away. But the logger maintains the first reading since you press the button. So you do want to reset that when it's held away from your body, or use the press and hold function, which gives you the diamond. These two max and minimum things. They're quite nice. You can buy them in gardening shops sometimes for people to put in gardening areas, and sometimes you can even find them in baby supplies for people to put in baby bedrooms. And what they give you, the nice big screen reading, which is great if someone's going to go and look at the readings perhaps inside a case, or perhaps some of your users haven't got great eyesight or it's a little bit darker. They're great. But they also tell you a little bit more information. They tell you what the humidity is currently. They also have a button on them. This one I think I can show you. A maximum and minimum button that you can find out what the maximum conditions were since you were last there. So since I last reset this, it's currently 38%. It's been 63% and it's been 24%. Sorry, I jumped out of screen. So that means that since I last reset this space has fluctuated between 24% relative humidity and 63%, which is quite a big fluctuation and something you need to know about. These are quite simple and relatively cheap, but normally can't be calibrated. So you do need to perhaps at least cross-check them against a calibratable meter, against one that you can properly check, just to check that they're in the same zone. Don't get too worried about 1 or 2% difference, because something like this will probably have an accuracy of plus or minus 3 or plus or minus 5. And something like this will have an accuracy of plus or minus 2. So if you add those two accuracies together, if they're within 5% relative humidity of each other, then that's going to be as accurate as you can expect.